Hey, what's going on, guys? Quick video today, and yeah, I know I'm on the porch with an interesting view, but this is the best light for my face right now. So, catch you up on one thing. I got accepted to a new apartment. I'm going to be moving from the house, and that's why I'm sitting on the porch because it's kind of a mess in there right now with all the boxes and stuff I got going on. Anyways, with that being said, I wasn't going to do a video today, but this was spawned from Brian at BPS Customs talking about his frustration with YouTube and some of the things that he's noticed with his viewer counts and stuff like that. And I get it. I really get it. And I'm going to talk about, I'm not in the tech space anymore. I don't want to be in the tech space anymore. I don't want to do any more videos in the tech space anymore because if I have to be honest, it's something I've always enjoyed but never truly loved. And so I don't want to make videos on something I truly don't love. And part of it is like I don't necessarily want to make videos on anything in particular. I just like making videos, and that's what I get out of this. And but I understand his frustration because I've talked not just, it's just not me, but I've talked to friends that love watching tech videos too. And it's not just Brian's stuff, but we've noticed like for a while there, like a lot of content was like all the same. Like everybody was releasing the same or getting the same graphics card from Nvidia or whoever. And there's some differences in the views here and there, but like largely at the end of the day, like I can kind of make up my own decision off just watching one or two videos. And then after that, I don't need to see like, largely what's the same content recycled over and over again. There's some good people out there making some content where they go really into the weeds like Gamers Nexus. If I have to be honest, I'm not that guy. I don't care that much. I'm not going to watch no Gamers Nexus video. Matter of fact, for me, it puts me to sleep, so I'm not the audience for it. But for some people, there are. And then, like Jay is mostly like, I watch him for like custom water cooling stuff, or I also really like his car stuff. But anything outside that field, I don't really watch. And that's kind of what I've always told people with my gaming content. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't feel obligated to watch this stuff at all. If you really enjoy it, give it a like. If you really enjoy this stuff, subscribe. It's that simple. But I have definitely felt the frustration and kind of the pressure to get more viewers. And this pressure actually hit me more with Twitch. You see, and by the way, there's no beef between me and Kyle when I say this, so it has nothing really to do with me and Kyle or anything that he did. He was being nice. But once a long time ago, Kyle, when I was like kind of messing around with Twitch streaming and just like I was in it for 6 months, included me in one of his giveaways. And that giveaway thrusted me from like a couple hundred followers all of a sudden to like, I think it was like 30,000 at one point, like 31,000. And steadily over the years, like those people have kind of like declined, and I think it went back down to like 20,000, 19,000, something like that. Because really, at the end of the day, they just wanted another entry for the contest. Nobody wanted to be subscribed to my channel. They weren't my viewership. And it kind of like falsely pushed the channel for a little while. And I got really frustrated with it because like when I looked at like a lot of my analytics, they're always going down. But what I ended up realizing in the long run is that really, honestly, none of those people wanted to be there. What it was is they signed on to Twitch to watch somebody else. They saw my channel. They're like, who is this guy? They might have went and checked it out. And a couple people said that they were from that giveaway and that they stuck around. But for the most part, a lot of people just went away. And also, like, I never really wanted to do anything else on Twitch. I never really wanted to do IRL. I never really wanted to like sit in a hot tub with a inflatable banana or any of that shit. I just wanted to sit down, goof off, play video games with friends, play video games online, and talk about video games. That's what I love, and that's what I focus a lot of my YouTube's energies around. But I had the wrong views, at least for myself. And I looked at viewership and I looked at follows as like a number, like a high score in a video game to beat, right? And I had to get it up higher than anybody else and be the best and all this other stuff. But then I just wasn't happy doing it. And this really hit me about 3 or 4 months ago doing Twitch. It's like I was doing it and I was getting pretty good viewership on Twitch, but I didn't enjoy it. There was something about the live streaming part. I felt kind of creatively stifled in a way because I get home, I turn the PC on, I hit a button, and I go live. Like my camera and everything's already preset up, lights are gone. Everything's on my stream deck. I just go boom, 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 and I'm gone, right? But there wasn't anything really challenging to me about it. And when I really thought about what it is that I want as a content creator, live streaming wasn't it. Now, live streaming is a great way to connect with your community, and I intend to get back to it sooner or later, depending on how the internet holds out in this new place and stuff like that. But I'm not going to do it like 3, 4, 5 times a week. I might pop on like once or twice a month here and there just to kind of hang out and say hi. But what I really enjoy is taking my camera and shooting experiences and sharing some of that with you guys. And if you guys like watching it, that's great. I love having you guys here, having a conversation. But if you guys don't enjoy what I'm doing, at the end of the day, what I'm really shooting for is I'm shooting for myself. And I've decided to do this to kind of shoot like little snippets of my life. And sometimes I put some filler in there because there's things I want to talk about and things I don't want to talk about. And, it's just, at the end of the day, you got to shoot and create stuff for you, I think. And that's at least my takeaway. Maybe it's not everybody else's takeaway, but for me it is. And I get the whole pivot and change and do all of those things. And if you're trying to game the system and if you're trying to get as many followers, get as many views, and be unique on the site, more power to you. But as far as like saturation in the tech space, there has been a little bit, especially like when we get like everybody gets the same exact review, whether it's a graphics card or a vacuum cleaner. But at the end of the day, it is saturated to a point, but I think it's kind of falsely saturated. And what I mean by that is, if you look at what's happened in the last year, or last year and a half actually with COVID, everybody's stuck at home. And everybody has so many different ways to enjoy themselves. And YouTube was one of those ways. And so everybody watched YouTube for a long time. And I think people just got sick and bored of YouTube. That's the truth of it. And now everybody's getting ready to go out and go do things. And thank God that they are, because going out and doing things on nice days like this is awesome. I went to an arcade today and it was freaking fantastic. I put it on my Instagram stories. But at the end of the day, man, it's just, people just need to do something different for a little while. And I think when stuff normalizes, maybe in a year or two, maybe that viewership will come back. But I don't think the platform's necessarily saturated, at least not realistically. Also, why do I always do this with my hair and my beard like I'm a villain? Anyways, for me, I shoot content for myself, mostly. And I can go back and kind of say, there's a part of my life, and then hopefully one day when I'm passed on, because I'm saving like a lot of this content like on drives and stuff, people will go back and be able to say, hey, this is like your great uncle or something, and this is some of the stuff that he was doing on YouTube at the time, and you can kind of get like a snippet of maybe what my life was like at that point or something. And I'm still figuring things out, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and I can honestly say, views or not, I've never been happier just kind of being able to be myself on the platform and enjoy it. And if you guys enjoy this stuff, glad to have you around. And I'm really, really excited for PAX this September. I don't expect it to be big. I don't even know who's going, but for me, I gotta get away from YouTube and go do something else for a minute. So, yeah. Anyways, that's kind of my thoughts on this whole thing. What kind of content creator are you? Are you somebody that chases after the viewers? Or are you somebody that does this because you enjoy to do it? Or maybe you got lucky and you enjoy doing this, and you just happen to get viewers because you're that good at creating content. I don't know. Anyways, see you guys in the next video.